Hi YouTube, Edward Tyndall here. And
Sarah Tyndall.
And today, we don't have the best news in the world. We need some light. Aziz, light. Here, we have been working for about 2 hours off cam because we do not have so many hands. So, I want to zoom in and show you guys what we've been doing. I didn't want all to be lost. So, under a microscope, I peeled the piece of skin off of the book lungs, the molt off of all of these spiders. Not all of them, but I did up the ambient humidity in the room. Show you guys kind of what we're dealing with here. Shine that light right there. They're struggling. This is the P. fasciatus. I've just been manipulating and working this, and I'm not telling you guys to go dig out a tarantula sac and do this because it's very unlikely that you'll be successful with it. About 5 of these that I've been dealing with have died while I was doing it because I can't see the best in the world and I don't have the best scope. This is a telescope that I'm using, or microscope, I mean, whatever. So then the next stage, what I've done, they were in this, and I tried to put water on here to make more humidity. So then I took my sister's advice and I went and boiled some water. The other ones that I can't get to, I put hot water in here, the separation device, one of these in there, and it's created fog, humidity, really lots amount of humidity with one breather hole. It's these, and I've only done this because I think most of them are dead. And it's not too hot in there, just so y'all, if y'all were wondering. These right here died, and the reason they died is because their book lungs were covered. I don't know if these other ones are alive or not. I'm thinking not. And if that's the case, the only ones that made it are the ones that I killed. The only ones that made it are the ones that I peeled the stuff off of. And I will go to show you those now. These two are good, right?
Yeah.
Here's what we have left out of 104. Out of 104. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21, what is this one?
22.
22 possibles that are going to make it. These I did last night. And as you can see, they're moving. Hey baby. They still have pedipalp, pedipalps covered, but they can't die. I don't think they can die if they can breathe. If they can't breathe, if their book lungs are covered, the reason they lasted for 2 days after they started to molt is because they could hold their breath for 2 days, I guess. Once they can't hold their breath no more, they die. So my only thought was to take these dentistry tools. Thank you, Tennessee tarantulas. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And just softly caress the carapace and tip back and forth until I could get up under it and peel the thing off of the book lungs. And then I set these spiders in here after their book lungs were clear last night. All of these right here with just their book lungs clear. I didn't try to do anything else.
Well, we did.
And I took a dropper of this. Hold on one sec. I took a dropper of this with the boiling water and just put a little bit on one corner, and then I separated that with cold water on this piece, and the steam poured up across it. Well, as you can see here, I did this the same way. These are done the same way because these are really problematic tarantulas. It didn't kill it, but it was enough to create steam. You see how problematic that one is? So we put hot water on that one side, and that can be deadly to them too. Everything that I've done could be extremely deadly to them, but I was losing everything and I had no choice. What was you saying, baby?
We did what Deadly Tarantula said, was put this and put saran wrap around it. We
Yes,
did that last night.
And that helped a lot.
That helped a lot. But then we also went in there and we was talking about it, and we figure we'd get the microscope and really look at them and see what the problem was.
Yeah, why they were actually dying. And we found out it was the book lungs covered. So if your mouth is covered and you can't breathe, that's basically the mouth, the four book lungs underneath. It's like, can't show you with these little things, but there is a book lung, a book lung, a book lung, and a book lung. And I had to pull this. Can you hold this still, please? I had to pull this piece off here, right here. So I just grabbed right here and peeled this off, and then put them back in there. Wait a minute. I grabbed right here and peeled this off, so the book lungs are free and they can breathe. The only reason that these ones hadn't made it. And I'm hoping something will come of this little chamber that I've rigged up. But I honestly think that all of these are dead, and we have 22 in this container, and maybe at least half will survive out of here. I'm hoping more than that. Like I said, just about every one of these, their pedipalps are covered with, and some of these lost their pedipalps. A couple of them lost a leg. But it's better to lose that, something that they can regenerate, than to lose their whole life and die. And I did not have this room before. I'm not a beginner in this hobby. All of these tarantulas I raised with no problem. Y'all seen probably in the last video. The whole sack lived, every one of them. These I've bred spiders, raised spiders from slings, bred spiders, the slings, and so on and so on. I don't understand what exactly has went on this time, except the ambient room temperature. And the way I'm remedying that right now is boiling pots of water, bringing it up here and letting it steam. So everything, if you can see, everything's a little bit cloudy. Everything's got steam. You can see over there that condensation on that container. Hopefully it won't have an outbreak of mold or something. I don't know. But at this point,
Gotta do what we gotta do.
we gotta do what we gotta do. The tarantula keeper's got to do what a tarantula keeper's got to do. Alright. Also, we're going to be doing lots of feeding. Just set them over there for me, my lovely one. Should I just make this video about those, and then we'll go on with the tarantula feeding video on a secondary one. Table's a mess right now. This one over here did not make it, by the way, I don't think. Yes, this is one I thought I was going to help, and it didn't make it. The reason why this one didn't make it, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the book lungs are covered right there. Once the book lungs covered, can't do nothing. They couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe, so that's what happened there. What's the next thing? That was her double clutch anyway. Hold on. We're making more room in here and rearranging stuff and everything, and it's becoming... While I'm on here, I'm going to show you guys this. This is the Hanema Villasimica. We bred her multiple times, so she should be having a sack soon. Here's the mother of those. It's a fasciata. She's absolutely humongous. All these little babies that make it are going to turn into something like this. Can I get that lighting? This is the mother. There we go. Here's the mother. She is absolutely humongous. And then here is the Hanema Villasimica. So you can see her abdomen is growing. She's humongous too. Not as big as the fasciata. And she looks like she might even have another sac, actually, because I took her sac. Water. I'll water her real quick. Yep, keep this humidity up in here. People, we're going to start another video for the feeding. We'll make this one all about pokies. We're fixing to feed these over here. All these big guys, look how big these are. Y'all are fixing to see some massive takedowns, so be sure and catch the next video after this one. Peace and love, happiness, and all that good shit. I'm not, on this video, I'm not telling you guys what to do when you experience something like this. Hopefully y'all have the ambient humidity up and everything goes perfect for you, but in the tarantula hobby, things don't always go perfect. So, you just got to play it by ear and do what you think is best. I did what I think is best, and out of 104, I was able to save 22 maybe. So, I'll leave y'all with that. Edward Tyndall, Sarah Tyndall, and all the other Tyndalls out.